Are we live yet? We are, okay. Alright, we're live. Let's get right into it to recap what happened. Uh, there's a video, or a stream, so if you want to watch, like, the whole thing instead of just a recap, just check Bears franchise playlist. It should be the video right before this one, or the stream right before this one, or if you're watching this live, it's the most recent one added. But anyway, we went through free agency, the draft, and the preseason to get down to the 53-man roster and the 12 practice squad players. Some notable things you may notice: Darius Cone and Trey Galloway both were superstar, regressed down to star dev. But we ended up drafting a running back, Mitch Hunter. He was, I think, our first round pick. Yeah. You can argue we don't need a running back. I say, yeah, you're probably right. But with this team, like it's value. We needed, or he was by far probably the best player available that I know. Clarence Holcomb. This was this is our guy. Drafted 10th overall. We traded up from 16 to go grab him. We had picks 16, 17, 18, and 20. And I believe we traded pick either 18 or 17. Eddie Davidson, also a rookie. We drafted him later in the draft, I believe. Or no, only in the second. Never mind. Key things about these two guys that we drafted, though, they are insanely fast. So that's a great thing. Going ahead, heading over to the defensive side, we drafted a few guys. Alex Foster. He was our final first round pick. And then, of course, we have Darren Finley, who we drafted a few picks ahead of him. Ended up not being as good, but it doesn't really matter. They're both first round picks. We also have Wade Phillips, who we acquired in a trade. We also got Landry Turner, who we acquired in a trade. We are trading picks away and all of that, and those were what we were offered, and we immediately went after them. We also signed Kyle Woods. He was on our practice squad last year, ended up winning Kicker of the Year. Back to back, or yeah, I think he won it again. And then for our practice squad, here is our 12 practice squad guys. And then we have this guy, Andrew Spitzer, who is currently leading the league in passing yards through the preseason. So that is very good. The fact that we found a hidden gem. He was actually the worst player drafted in overall by 5. The second worst player was 62. As you can see, he was a 7th round pick. Doesn't really matter. But he played well enough to earn himself the backup role over a guy like I am noticing some roster issues. I guess they didn't save off of what I did yesterday. So it's all fine. Oh, we also found out Noel. He's going to be pretty solid. So yeah, that's kind of the recap. Let's look at specialist. Third down running back, going to be Hunter. Power, going to be him. Slot receiver doesn't really matter in my opinion. Slot corner, I'd prefer to get someone else in there at the 2. So we're going to go ahead and just change that. But yeah, that should be our team. We already hired and signed scout, so it's depth chart. And it was slot corner. I prefer it to be Darren Finley. We have some opening. Here are my scouts in case you're curious. And the regions they will be working on. I did not forget this time. I did that at the end of the last stream. Set our season goal. I said to make the playoffs last year. We ended up going 89. Unfortunately, I think it'd be very sick if you could pick your wins instead of having to choose between 4-7 playoff Super Bowl. We have some opening day keys to go over as well. Dominating offense in a running game. So, if you didn't watch last season, our defense was top 10. Our offense was no higher than 28 in all categories. So we moved on from that coordinator very fast, as you might be able to guess. We're going to adjust our weekly strategy, not to set a game plan, but to just get our 6 focus players. I'm cool with those 2. Oh, we also have this punter who's going to replace Jack Fox next season. I'm very hyped about him. There he is, Daryl Knoll. That's going to be our guys. We're just going to start training as well. Hopefully, we don't get any injuries. We are going to be missing, actually, now I'm thinking about it, Jermaine Rivers for this game. He got injured. Has to miss 4 weeks. Lucky for us, this is the final week. But also, Daryl Knoll. Oh, and Steve Mayo. But he's on IR, so... yeah, that hurts. But let's just advance to next week. I'm sure my roster's messed up. I really don't care for this 1 week. And we win 31-28. We have a recap on the key to victory and 2 practice squad players get signed. Just what you like to see. We weren't able to have success that we had planned for, but the win is good. I 100% agree. A win is a win. Who got signed? George Cody. Mario, I can't read that. Bennett, it looks like it says. Now let's see how badly my roster's messed up already. Oh my. It stayed the same. It doesn't give me the option to upgrade players right now, so I guess we're not going to do that. While we're here, actually, let's sign 2 more practice squad guys. Quarterback, running back, 2 receivers, tight end, O-line. Okay. And that's not good, because when I went to sign a left outside linebacker, there were none left. It had to be a right outside linebacker. There's none left. Okay. So we're gonna go to left end now. Are no one avail? Is no one? There's no one available. There's 19 players available. A lot of these guys have the future starter tag. Alright, well, I think we're gonna sign a D tackle. Of course, none of the D tackles have a future starter tag. Why would they? We're actually gonna go a bit different here. We're gonna sign, even though they're same money and everything, we're gonna sign Steve Claxton. And our kicker got signed, so we'll sign Jimmy Rhodes, a punter, who can maybe play kicker. Congrats to both players who got signed. Alright, can we go 2-0? Hopefully so, beating the Minnesota Vikings. We will 35-10 with a weekly award and all. Goes to Darius Cone, 20 for 30, 314, 4 passing touchdowns, 1 sack, 2 carries for 11 yards. Yes. You love to see that. Alright. We have the first overall pick currently. It's going to be Jason Carlisle, right end out of Ohio State. We also have pick 4, who's going to be right end DJ Baker out of Houston. Pick 5, tight end Ernie Hillen out of UCF. I imagine our other pick is going to be pretty high up. 24, tight end Calvin Huggins out of Notre Dame. Strong safety Kyle Scott out of Louisville. Yeah, you might be wondering, why do you have all these first round picks? Strategy, alright? I've established my game plan. 2 more players got signed from the practice squad. Is there even a point anymore? My game plan. Until we need them. Look at us. We're an 89 overall. We don't need to draft guys. So I just keep trading back and back. We got Kansas City, Washington, Chargers, and Buccaneers. And ourselves, of course. Just keep trading back. Until when we do need them, we can go ham. We can get all these rookies. Open 7. Congrats to these 2 players, though. Steve Claxton, who we just signed, and Jimmy. Okay. So that's how we're going to be game. I'm going to sign guys, and they're immediately going to get signed. Ooh, there's actually players this time. Holy. Yeah, there's players. Juan Rivers. Kicker. There's none. Okay, that's fine. Steve Hartman, welcome to the team. Juan and Steve. Regional focus scouting. This is essentially just picking the national we do till week 8. Current position is safety. We're actually going to set it to quarterback. Alright. Yours is currently